Okay, we did it. We're live, finally. Yes, I am here. Oh, my image is not very great, is it? My internet has been on and off all day because of the wind and the storms. So just let me know if you are here. Can you hear me okay? Maybe not see me great, but hopefully I can sort that, or hopefully it'll just kick in a minute. I don't want to be blurry. I'm just going to see if I can unblurify myself. I'm wondering if it's because I've blurred my background. Let me unblur my background. You're going to see my messy background now. Let me just see if that helps. Hopefully it does, or it's just going to keep everything blurry anyway. But anyway, if you are here, you can hear me. Perfect. Amazing. Sorry, I was a couple minutes late. Every single time, and you'll find this being business owners yourself, every time you go live, it's like Zoom or YouTube will change something in the back end, and you're like, where's that button gone? And it's just, yeah. Okay, perfect. Messy background. Ignore this mess here. I should have moved it. I didn't. Hey ho. When you're creating YouTube videos, make sure that your spaces are clear. This is live, so it's fine. It looks like I'm in a disco. I know my new computer is like flashy, isn't it? I've got my headphones that match and the ears light up, but I thought, no, I'll just use my mic today. Um, so yes, anyway, how are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go through, we've had some answers to the questions. And as we go through today's talk, feel free, if any questions come up, to put them in the chat, okay? Because like you have me to answer all this for you. So please take advantage of that. It's really annoying because on Zoom, I'm like, perfect. But yeah, the live stream is coming through a bit crappy quality. Good old countryside weather. Okay, perfect. So I had a question on in the Facebook group and then a question on the video. So I'm just gonna have a look at that. Let me just refresh in case any more have come through. So in the YouTube Bootcamp group, we had Catherine who put up her homework. So I'm just going to go through hers first. Once it decides to load, we recommend you use a stream bit rate of 25. How do I do that? I don't think I found the questions. The question is, or it was the homework, the task for day one. So day one's video is now live in the replay group. Let me grab the replay link, just in case you don't have it. So yeah, today's day one video was only like 5 to 6 minutes long, and there was homework in there, which was finding out your why. So when people found that out, that was the homework, and they put that in the group. So there's the replay link for after if you need that. There you go, just posted it. It should have been in an email as well. So emails have been sent out. And the replay link, it should be in all of the emails too. Okay, so let me have a look. So Catherine's, so basically today's homework was finding out your why, right? So it's like when you go on YouTube, when you start a business, right, you hit any of these courses, and what's the first thing that people say to you? It's find your niche, right? Find your niche, narrow down. I absolutely hate that word. Like, it has been the bane of my existence. Like, it is what has held me back in my yoga business for years because I kept thinking, I'm not niche enough. I need to niche down. Then I was getting confused and switching niches constantly, even though when I look back now, deep down, it was always the same thing I wanted to work on. I was just getting confused by all these business coaches saying, you need to niche down, you need to be more, I don't know, more of a specific topic for your audience, right? So we're scrapping the niche word and we're just going for our why. Like, what is it that people are going to get from your videos? What is it that you are teaching people? Like, that is your niche, right? That's your why. So what I said in the video was answer the question why 4 times. So as an example, I want to help people with yoga. Yeah, but why? So that they can get flexible. Yeah, but why? I can't remember what I said now in the video. But it's like so that they can um get into, oh, that was it, get into funky yoga poses that they see on Instagram. Yeah, but why? Because they really want to feel a sense of achievement and they like to achieve different things. Okay, so at the end of that, it's not just that you're teaching yoga, it's that you want to help people achieve things, right? So it's looking at your specific reason of why you're putting videos out there. I am not using the word niche, and then going why. Okay, so you're going down until you literally cannot answer it anymore. And then that is your niche, right? So that is why you're creating videos. And then obviously you want to make sure that that is leading into your business. Because if it's not, there's literally no point of doing it, right? Because the whole point that we're looking at this YouTube channel is to build clients, right? I mean, I asked some of you to put your why in the chat. I think you did, didn't you? Jules, it's Jules, isn't it? I want to be seen so I can help lots of people. I know that emotional freedom techniques, EFT tapping, makes such a difference in people's lives. Yeah, exactly. So why? Why does it? What is it about EFT that makes a difference in people's lives, right? And then you're going to go, why? And then that is going to be your why. So this is what our program should be about, our membership, our one-to-ones, like whatever it is that you are focusing on, like that's the whole point of this channel, to get people from your YouTube channel into your business. I think my video is starting to clear up, is it? Awesome. Right? So as an example here, like I have my membership, right? And inside my membership, I have little challenges in there on the different yoga poses. So for me, teaching people how to get into yoga poses and flexibility on my YouTube channel makes sense because it links into my membership. So it all has to link together. I know that it works because it worked for me. What do you mean by worked though? Like what did it do? What's worked? Okay. So what I would like to know, for those of you who have done day one, or even like, you've watched the welcome video, you've seen what I've just said right now, right? Has anything already surprised you about what I've posted? Okay, I want to know because I want to know how far along we all are and where I need to direct these talks, right? This is why going live is such an amazing thing because if you show up with me, you get to ask me questions, you get to guide where this conversation goes, right? This isn't like a webinar where I'm just going to be like, I'm going to talk about this, and this. Like, you guys are going to lead the questions here, okay? I also want to know how long you've been on YouTube. Suzanne, I know. So, and well done, by the way, for getting those copyright strikes off because they will tank your channel. So well done for that. But how long have you been on YouTube? Being consistent in this is also key, right? Now, I know that you're going to hear this so often, like, consistency is key. And I do agree that consistency is key, but consistency is key when you then improve it as well. Okay. Just posting the same kind of things over and over and over and over is like, definition of insanity, right? We don't want to keep doing the same thing. We want to improve as we do it. So the longer you have been on YouTube, this is what I'm getting at here, the longer you have been on YouTube, the more you're going to learn about what people like to see from you. Okay, so we want to be posting our why. I'm going to change niche to why. So we're always going to be posting our why. From then, we want to see which videos are resonating with people. Okay, I actually want to show you a trick, which I'm going to be showing you in a second, on if YouTube actually knows what you do. Okay, because there is a way to find this out. And if YouTube doesn't know what you do, that means you need to get more content out there that is why specific. Okay, so what it is that your audience wants. I'm just going to double check the chat. You got a clap from YouTube for doing a video every week for 52 weeks. Well done. Amazing. I've been on and off YouTube for years. No one sees me. Okay, right. So Let me find the back end of a channel and we're going to go through this because I want you to see. Now, here's the thing. Is YouTube going to mess up if I share my screen? We're going to check this out, okay? Share. Okay, hopefully you can see the back end of my YouTube channel now. Let me know if you can't. And basically, this is YouTube Studio, right? This is in the back end. If hopefully you know how to do this, that you click on your profile and then it will say YouTube Studio, right? So you go down to YouTube Studio. From here, we're going to click over to inspiration. Okay? Not inspiration. Oh my God, have they changed it? They better not have blimmin' changed it. Try a topic. Oh no, it's just taking forever to load. Let me refresh. Come on, don't you dare change it. Yeah, my mouse is stuck, so it's just taking forever to load. Okay, let me just check. Cool, you can see my screen. Well, let's hope it loads though. So normally on the inspiration tab, it will come up with different ideas that it thinks your YouTube channel will be good for. Okay, so if it's coming up with stuff that is not related to your videos at all, then you know, oh yeah, it says loading up here. Then you know that YouTube has no idea what you do, right? So if this loads up with flexibility tips or poses, anything like that, I know that YouTube knows what I do, right? If it comes up with meal planning and I don't know, school ideas, then I know that it has no idea what I do, right? So go and if you can, if you're on a computer right now, go and check that and let me know what comes up. I'm hoping that it does work. I'm going to come back to that, okay? I'm going to stop sharing because I think it's also the internet. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute and then we'll come back to that and I will show you once it loads up. So, but that is a really good way for it to know. Yeah, it says it says my internet's crappy. Yeah. I thought, Suzanne, that yours was pretty good when I went on it. So it does know. Like 52 weeks, you'd think it would know that, right? Yeah, mine is just really not loading right now. But when it does, I will show you. So that's one way to check that you're on point, right? So if that is coming up with stuff that is not good, not related, then you know, right? Then you know that you need to double down on your why and post more of it. Get more of those keywords in there. So one really good thing to do here is to have like 3 or 4 keywords. And when I say keywords, I mean key phrases, okay? That you are going to put in every single video. And I don't mean put in the title. I mean put in the description, put in the tags and say it in your video, okay? Description, tags, say it. You can have the odd word in the title. You don't have to keep repeating the same phrase in the title. But make sure that you say it because nowadays AI is, I absolutely hate AI by the way, but AI is great for picking up what you're saying. So if you say in your video, I'm going to give an example because Catherine, sorry, I haven't gone through your question yet. I'll do that in a second. I'll go through yours as an example. If you say in your video, I love helping people get out of pain using yoga as the technique, right? If you say that in every single video and somebody put into Google, get out of pain with yoga, you're likely to come up. AI is likely to advertise you and for your videos to come up. Have you noticed now when you put stuff into Google, that a little AI caption will come up first, and sometimes that will actually show a video. So if you say that phrase, AI is likely to recommend you. Not just that, Google itself will also pinpoint different parts of your video where you've said that. So people can find you that way. Okay, so having these words and phrases is going to help YouTube to know what you do. Now, this is really important because then you get the right people watching your stuff. When you get the right people watching your stuff, YouTube's algorithm will then start showing your videos to more people like them. Okay? So say two different people watch your video. One of them is, I'm going to go for the yoga for pain one, right? One of them is a guy who, what can we go for here? Who has had really bad knee pain, right? The other one is a woman who's pregnant and just looking for general yoga classes, right? But your video has been shown to both of those. Now, if the man with bad knee pain watches your video the whole way through, and the prenatal lady didn't, because she clicked on it and then realized, oh no, it's a yoga for pain one, I want something else, and clicked off, YouTube will then show your video to more people like the man with knee pain, which is what you want, right? Because your videos are for helping people get out of pain. So this is why it's really important to have those keywords to push it out to people, and then you leave it up to YouTube. Then YouTube will start showing your videos to the right people. Now, this kind of thing does not happen overnight. Okay, this isn't going to be a quick like, oh, I've put 2 videos up. How come I've not got 1,000 subscribers yet? Do you know what I mean? It's not going to happen overnight. And this is why I put the welcome video in the bootcamp, because I am not here to be like, get rich overnight, because that doesn't work, right? Unless you go absolutely viral. And even then, when you go viral on YouTube, again, because it's going viral and reaching too many people, you get loads of people who don't watch your video all the way through. So then YouTube end up thinking it's a crappy video and stop promoting it as well. So sometimes going viral isn't worth it. I've had a video that's had less than 20 views and I've got a yoga member from YouTube into my membership. So yes, I can help you get more views and grow your channel, but what we really want to be doing is getting the right people looking at your channel. Okay, and that is what we do with our why. Mine is even mentioning my own framework that I've created. Exactly. That's amazing. Yeah, that is amazing. And this is what happens, right? If you keep saying the same thing over and over again, say somebody wanted something that's a part of your framework and they type that into Google, YouTube is going to push you to them, right? And that is what we want. That is definitely what we want. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. I'm going to quickly go over Catherine's homework because I forgot. So Catherine said, did I go over this? I need to hear this today. I've been debating whether to niche down to a particular pain, but felt resistance to this, as I can help everyone in pain. So thank you. Yeah, exactly. Day one task. For me, people watch my videos to get out of pain. The end why that I got to is so that they can move with ease and without the fear of pain. The aim of all my videos is to show people that pain doesn't need to be feared. They can get out of pain, and sharing how they can do this. This leads to my classes, membership, and one-to-one service. Exactly. And this is the thing, right? Like everyone's like, oh no, you need to niche down more than this. Oh my God, there's so many different like yoga teachers out there. And this isn't just for yoga teachers, this is for anybody, but you've got, oh my God, can we even list them all, right? List me some in the chat, right? You've got prenatal yoga, you've got strengthening yoga, you've got mobility yoga, you've got hormonal yoga, you've got, what else have you got? Oh my God, there's just so many different ones, like menopause yoga, kids yoga, flexibility yoga. You've got, I don't even know, like there must be like what, I want to say over 100 different types of yoga in the world, right? So do you really need to niche down more than pain? No. No, not at all. You really don't. And this kind of thing is what got me stuck for years. And I just do not want you guys to do that. I do not want you to be stuck. Okay. If there's a specific thing you want to work on it. If I think it's unclear, I will tell you. Okay. Suzanne, I know that yours is getting out of period pain and hormonal pain, right? Perfect. You do not need to niche down more than that. Catherine, pain in the body. Like, I know that you do like knee pain and shoulder pain and all stuff like that. Perfect. Jules, I don't know what you do. Let me know in the chat. They've got some good examples that I could try. Oh, okay. So you've looked at the inspiration thing. So was yours quite on niche or no? I want to see if mine's loaded. Oh, no, my page is completely crashed. Ugh, typical. Typical. Actually, I've just refreshed it. It seems to be kind of loading. Okay, yeah, so here we go. So mine's loaded. I'm not going to share my screen again because it'll mess up. But what's it got on here? Oh no, it's not loaded. My first video. Yeah, it's not loading. Or even like if it's doing what mine is doing and it's got some yoga things, yeah, it's all yoga pictures. It's all weird stuff. But you can type in your why, right, into the idea bit as well. This is changed. It's completely changed to what it was. It used to be, Suzanne, you probably remember, don't you? It used to be so different. It used to be ideas. You used to click on ideas and it used to show your niche stuff. But it seems to be a bit different now. Because mine used to be fully spot on, and this is giving me some crap now, um, which is such a shame because that used to be perfect for knowing. But that being said, let me show that I am going to share my screen a second because I want you to see this. When So this here, right? So I basically focus on flexibility and getting people into poses. So we've got my first video, Hello YouTube, Getting to Know Me. Not related. My everyday carry, essentials I never leave home without. Not related. This used to be so related. But if you look up here, on these words, women's yoga practice, nervous system healing. I did a lot of nervous system healing recently. Mind-body connection, stress relief yoga, holistic well-being, right? Didn't mean to click on that. But it's come up here. Okay, so look at that for sure. Okay, let me stop sharing again. Okay. You could decide who your perfect customer would be and target them. Yeah, as long as you don't make it too focused. Yeah, definitely. I mean, normally, for most people, your perfect customer is going to be you 3 to 5 years ago. And again, you've probably heard that from business coaches, right? 3 to 5 years ago, where were you? What did you need to hear? Just don't narrow it down too much. Yes, mine was okay. I'm an emotional freedom techniques practitioner, meditation teacher. Okay. But what does that give them? Because the EFT could be used for so many different things. I know I was following and doing EFT for business. So there's so many different things, isn't there? What are they getting at the end of it? Right. Suzanne, your why. My why is women's pain through the monthly cycle, whether that be physical, mental, or emotional, or usually all three, and how yoga and holistic modalities can support that pain. Yeah, perfect. And I know your channel, and I know that your channel is spot on with that. So well done. I think sometimes as well, we can just get, I specialize in anxiety, stress, and breast cancer. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's more specific. EFT wasn't specific enough. That is very specific. Specialize in anxiety, stress, and breast cancer. Breast cancer is very, well, it's not different to anxiety and stress because I'm pretty sure you're going to be anxious and stressed if you have breast cancer. But yeah, no, I like that. Okay, sorry, I was just thinking. So how do you, because I'm just thinking, so what you don't want to do here, because so your courses and your one-to-one, your membership, whatever it is that you have, your program, what is that specifically for? Because I feel like if you post videos about anxiety and then you post videos about stress, that's not necessarily relating to the breast cancer. So I feel like if you have a specific why, like everything should relate to it. So I'm just wondering, like, is it mostly breast cancer? I mean, because that's still not, um, you're not still going to be too niche. Do you know what I mean? Because there's so many women who are unfortunately going through that. Help me with the stress aspect of it. Yeah. So the main thing is breast cancer then, isn't it? And then just the anxiety stress that goes with it. Or only because I'm just thinking like you don't want to be posting videos of just anxiety or then like just stress. People finding that, but then not be interested in your things because it's about breast cancer. Do you know what I mean? So it's good to niche down in that. But that is a perfect niche because, well, I'm sure you know the stats. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I know that it's a lot. So yeah, we definitely need more people like you out there helping people. Amazing. Definitely. Okay. Yes, I want to make this my niche. Yeah, perfect. So I'm just going to be nosy. I'm going to click on your channel. I can't seem to click. Wellbeing with Teacher Jules. Let me just have a look. Wellbeing with Teacher Jules. So you said you've been on and off for years. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you haven't posted much lately, have you? So you're going to get into it now, yeah, with this niche. I would, so when you post your videos, I would make sure that you post, I would make sure that you have three different, you've got meditations on there, but they're just quiet mind, EFT, peace. Yeah. So I would just make sure that you have, like I said, three phases, phrases, three, oh God, say that fast, three phrases that relate to that you can keep putting in the description, in the tags, and say it in the video. Okay, so if that is what you want to go all in on, then make sure, I'm so glad I've inspired you to do more. That is what I'm here. I am here to get more people sharing wellness on YouTube. So I would definitely get out your next couple of videos with those words in it. And I would even do like the next video, have breast cancer in the title, right? The next one, have anxiety in the title, have stress in the title. Get those words in there so that when people come to come to your channel, they look and think, oh my God, this person can help me stay calm, de-stress, lose my anxiety because I have breast cancer. That's what you want people to know when they land on your page. And how do they know that? From either your cover photo or your video titles, right? So I know, like when I go on to Suzanne's Wellness to Womb, if I look at her, Suzanne is in Wellness YouTubers, so she is knowing all this. Oh, you've changed your title. I like that. Your cover. Navigate your inner seasons. I know what that means. Perfect. And then she's got, how can I release pain from my period? Looking for relief from endometriosis. How do I create a simple daily hormone practice? Like, is my PMS worse because I'm stressed? Looking at that, you know straight away what it is that you do. And that is perfect because if someone comes to your page, they're going to be like, this is the person for me, right? So once we've got that, that is when we then get into growing it. Okay. I'm going to talk more about growing it tomorrow because we're going to go into that's going to go into task 2, which is what we're doing to get more people watching your stuff, right? So we're going to go into that a little bit more then. If you have any more questions, let me know in the chat. I'm just wondering if there's anything else I wanted to talk to you about today. Yes. So the other thing that I want to say is when you are posting about your why, right? Because that's what we're talking about today, posting about your why. When you're speaking to your audience, make sure that you're speaking to people who are ready to buy, right? You're not speaking to like typical beginners. So, as an example of this, right? People are like always looking for answers. Yeah. And we want the whole point of this is for people to buy, for people to turn into customers. So when someone finds your stuff, we don't want them to watch it, think, oh, that was amazing, but now I'm gone and I'm not coming back, right? We want people to watch your stuff and then be like, this is awesome. How can I work with this person more? Right? So the way that you do that is to turn off the people you don't want to work with and be really specific for the person that you do. So what I mean by this is your videos need to be more specific to the person who's ready to buy. So what is your program and what is it that they're going to get from that? Look for the person who's already searching for that, not the person who doesn't know about yoga and doesn't know that yoga can help them. Look for the person who already knows about yoga and is looking for someone who is very specific in this type of thing. Because I'm telling you now, if you find someone who's already into yoga and has breast cancer, they are like 80% more likely to buy your program than someone who has no idea that yoga could even help with breast cancer, right? So doing it that way means you might not get as many views on your videos, but the views that you are getting are going to be quality views that could then turn into customers. And I don't know about you guys, but I would rather have 20 views and have 2 paying clients than have 100 views with no clients. Right? Surely that is why we're all here. Because you do deserve to get paid for the knowledge that you have. I know 2 ladies in a network who are suffering right now. Yeah. I mean, God, it's more and more common, isn't it? I have a good example of this. I had a lady on a call at the weekend who is an avid yogi, like she has done lots of intense yoga, but she wants a teacher who is nurturing her for her pain. Yeah, exactly. And it's those kind of people that will buy from you. Whereas if you have to convince somebody that yoga is going to help them, oh my God, that's like so much more work, isn't it? It's so much more work. And those people, if they're not sure, if they're new to yoga and they've never experienced that yoga can help them with something, are they going to pay hundreds for a course? Probably not. They're looking for free stuff on YouTube. They're not looking to buy a course. They're not looking to go deeper. Right? So you don't want to be attracting the people who just want YouTube. You want to be attracting the people who actually want more and are ready to buy. I'm so glad that this is making sense because this again is what I got stuck on for years and I just do not want this happening to you. So I've recently been posting a lot more how to do specific poses. My reason being because then I say at the end of my videos, if you liked this, I have courses and challenges that are part of my membership. Come and join me. You're going to learn how to do so much more with your body inside my membership, way more than I can give you in a free YouTube video, right? So you want to make sure that you are also advertising. That is the key thing that I want you to take away from this entire challenge is every single video should be an advertisement. Okay? No more giving, you can, no, I was going to say no more giving away freebies to get people on your email list. Now, don't get me wrong, you can do that, but they're already getting a freebie. They're getting your video. They're getting all that information from YouTube. They don't need more free information. They need an answer. They need help. So your freebies are your free YouTube channels, right? Your free YouTube videos. Use that as your freebie. What do you do at the end of a freebie? You advertise your offer. Advertise your offer, right? And we can do this in so many different ways. And again, I'll go deeper into this over the next couple of days, but Even just randomly putting it in there, right? Even just saying, oh, this is like what I helped so and so with in my course, blah, 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 right? That's not you saying, come and join my course. That's just you randomly mentioning that you have a course. Plants the seed, right? At the end of your video, maybe you do want to say, by the way, if you want help and you need help right now, come and join me. I was saying I put up a post in the group the other day. I put it in my Wellness YouTubers group, sorry, my paid membership group. But I put up a post to say, look at this email that I got from Charlie Follows, right? Charlie Follows is like a famous yoga YouTuber. She sent out an email the other day that was, it's payday, spend money on yourself. Something like that. Okay, I can't remember the exact words, but it was literally so blunt and so like, you need to spend money on your self-care. Don't be buying takeaway. Don't be doing this. Spend money on your self-care. And it was so to the point and salesy. And it was just like, yes, because you're a business. You need to be advertising that you are a business, right? I always say it's a bit like a shop front, and your YouTube videos are like the little things in your shop. But people come in, they have a look around and they go, right? But you, if they come in, you need to be there saying, hi, can I help you? That is what you're doing in your videos. You are that assistant that is then saying, can I help you? As soon as you say, can I help you? They're going to tell you their problems. If they tell you that their problems, you can say, oh, well, this is right for you. This is right for you, right? Name your different offers. We have to be selling in our videos, okay? Definitely drum that into you by the end of this week, all right? Okay, that's it for today. I don't have any more questions. If you do have one, quickly get it in. I know we are lagging a little bit, but hopefully I will see it before I log off. Tomorrow's video task goes live at 6 a.m. So go and check that out at 6 a.m. And I'll be live again tomorrow at 7 p.m. to go over the task and to go over any questions that come up, right? So show up live, ask your questions, anything that you have. If you haven't answered question task 1 yet, although we've pretty much gone over it, I think, haven't we? But if you want to go through it, I can answer it again tomorrow fully. And I think that's it. Take advantage of me while you've got me, okay? So write in the Facebook group if you're in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group and you have questions, reply to the email. I'm going to be here. And feel free, by the way, to rewatch this, because sometimes when I'm like talking at you when you're in the chat, sometimes it can kind of go over your head because you're a bit like, typing and trying to listen. Sometimes when you listen back the second time, things can sink in a bit more, okay? So you are very, very welcome. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I'm so glad I inspired you. And I'm looking forward to seeing all your YouTube channels. Bye.